Hi, welcome to my channel, The Last Hop. My name is Makita, and on this channel, we don't just talk about networking, we actually build it. I focus on real-world configurations and troubleshooting that you won't just find in any textbook. I'm here to simplify the complex and to fix the broke. So, I hope you enjoy my channel, and thanks for watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be configuring Telnet on a router and then SSH on a router. Telnet, which is telecommunications and networks, and SSH, which is secure shell, are both general purpose client server applications that allow users to interact with remote systems. So first, let's configure Telnet, you guys. Okay, let me move myself. First, let me just grab a router. Grab a PC. Connect these. Okay, a little about Telnet. Telnet is practically as old as the internet itself. It was launched alongside the internet back in the 60s, 70s, and it's still used today. Even though it's not the best way to go, you should always use SSH because it's encrypted data. Telnet protocol, it helps users communicate with remote systems, but it uses a text-based interface to create the virtual terminal that allow the administrators to access the applications to other devices. But let's get ready. Okay, first thing we're going to do is go into the router and go into the command line. Move me out the way. First thing I like to do is give my device a host name, and I'll just call this R1 for router 1. And then we would give it a username. You call it admin, and a password. Let's just say Cisco 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're gonna do the VTY lines, and this is just give access. So say if I do line VTY 04, so O, which is 1, will give 5 people access, so communication or lines to the device. So for this demo, I'll just use 1. And then let's give it a password. We could give it Cisco 1, 2, 3 again. And log in. And now let's transport, import Telnet. And that, my guys, is how simple it is. Now let's bring up the interface. I think it's 0, 0, 0. Oops, I'm sorry, I gotta be in. Okay, and then let's bring up the interface. And simply do a no shutdown. Now from here, all we need to do is go into the PC. Oh, I don't think I gave it an IP address. Let's go back into the interface, you guys. We have to give it an IP address. Okay, so we could do IP address. Let's do 192.168.10.1. Subnet mask. And that's it. Okay, now let's go into the PC. And do an IP configuration. Let's do 192.168.10.5. Subnet mask and the default gateway, which we just configured on the router. Okay, so from now, all you need to do is go to your portal, select Telnet, put in the IP address that you want to get remote access to. And connect. Put in our password, which was Cisco 123. And now we're inside the router. So we could enable. Oh, no password set. Okay. Let's go back and create an enable password on the router. So you could do configs. And we could just do Cisco 123 as well. Okay, now let's go back to the PC. Go back to the portal. Telnet 168.10.1 and connect. Cisco 123. Then we got enable. Put in that password again. And now we're inside. So, you know, we could go to do configurations if we like. And so run. We are inside the router. So, okay, that's Telnet. Now, let's do SSH, secure shell. And I'm just going to do the same thing. Grab a router, grab a PC. First, let me just say that Telnet and SSH are the same, but SSH is just encrypted, so it's more secure. It's the best way to connect to your device. It even works on unsecured networks, eliminating many of the Telnet's vulnerabilities. So let's go in. Config SSH on the router, you guys. Okay, so the first thing we like to do is the host name. And we could do router 2 this time. Let's go here and bring up the interface. Let's give it an IP address. And let's do a no shut. Let's exit. And let's give it a IP domain name. Let's call it network.com. Then let's give it a username. And we could say sales. No, let's just stick to admin. Password. We could say network. 1, 2, 3. No, let's just stick to Cisco, guys. I don't want it lowercase. Now we're going to do the crypto key. And we're going to use RSA. And now it's asking, you know, what do we want to use? 512. We could use 1024. Let's just use 1024. Or we could use 512. Okay, so now we're going to do the line VTY, which is giving people access. You know, I think you could do up to 16. So you go to line 0 to 15. But for this sake, let's just keep it at 0. Or we could do 04. You know, that's, I don't know. And now let's log in local. For local connections. Do a transport import. SSH. Let's end. And while we're here, let's go ahead and enable password. And we could do Cisco 2, 3. Okay. So that's it for here. Now we just have to go to the PC and configure. I think it was 50. .1. So 192.168.50 at 15. Okay, 192 default gateway of the router. 168.51. That one. Okay. Now from here, we go to SSH. We'll put the IP 192.168.50.1. And I think we did a username of admin. And connect. Now it's asking for the password. And we're inside. And in order to enable, we have to enable password set. And we inside. So We could do a show IP SSH and see the version that we're running. We could do a show run. And as you can see, we're inside the router. So it's very simple and easy to configure, you guys. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed my video. Have a good day. Bye. And thanks for watching.